Hey, it's me, that one cosplay girl that has too many cosplays and not enough conventions to wear them to. In my cosplay myths video, I talked about those articles that have the top 10 worst cosplays all time. Today, I'm going to be looking at some of those lists and telling you why those cosplays are not fails. Buckle up everybody, because today I am defending the worst cosplays on the internet. First up, we have one of probably many sexy cat girls. So I'm looking at this photo, and to be honest, I don't see that much wrong with it. She has a decent wig, maybe a little shiny. She did a really good job at forming the cat ears and the cat paws. The only thing is that the lighting is bad, and she has a kind of an awkward pose. That's really it. It's not her fault. The cosplay is actually pretty good. The caption on this photo is, "Let's lead off with a classic. This poor dumb girl really thought she was going to wow the crowd with her oh-so-kawaii anime cat girl outfit. Unfortunately, she just looks like a stripper in Iowa who fell into a pile of fiberglass insulation." First of all, it takes a lot of skill to get fur to stick to your body like that and stay. Not to mention, it looks like this girl put a lot of hard work into this cosplay and she really likes this character. I could say it's the furthest thing from falling into insulation that you can get. Up next, we have a Peach and Luigi couple cosplay, which I think is actually pretty cute. The wig's a little bit off, but other than that, I really don't see what the problem is here. The caption reads, and get ready for this, "Okay, if I was Mario and I got through 8 worlds of pure aggravating BS to find that this waiting for me, I'd probably pawn her off to my kid brother too." Wow. Just wow. Like, are you saying this woman is unattractive just because she's a little older? Because she's wearing glasses? Rude! Okay? That dress is actually really well put together. I can't tell if she handmade it or if she bought it, but either way, it looks really good on her. You can tell she really tried to capture the character with the way she did her makeup. It's a little bit exaggerated, yeah, but it doesn't look terrible. Not to mention, the Luigi looks like he put a lot of effort into his costume too, even though he could have just, painted an L on a hat and just wore it. Up next, we have a pretty cool Pyramid Head cosplay. You can tell that this is just a work in progress picture. Like, you can't judge a person from their progress. And the caption to this one reads, "How better to display your senses shattering recreation of Silent Hill's 2 fearsome killer Pyramid Head than to pose next to your grandma's foyer and barely working Dyson." Where else is she supposed to pose then? Is she supposed to go through all this trouble just for a work in progress picture? Heck, you can see my cats in half of my pictures I post. What's the big deal? And up next, we have a Mega Man cosplay. Like the first one, the only thing I can really tell that's bad about this is the lighting isn't right. That's really it. The costume looks really well put together, like you put a lot of effort into it. All the fabric matches, it's well fitting. I don't see why this is such a fail. Let's see what the caption says, shall we? "This guy is just so serious about this whole procedure. Look at him, he's going to kill somebody to get their special weapon one of these days." There's this thing, it's called posing. Ever heard of it? You know, where you actually look like your character? Yeah, that's what he's doing. That's what every single cosplayer does. Duh. Up next, we have a Sonic cosplay. We've all seen quite a few, cosplay fails of Sonic ones, but in all honesty, how are you supposed to cosplay a blue hedgehog? This thing looks pretty well put together. Only thing I can say about it is that the face paint looks a little bit off. I don't think it really quite blends in with the way you're going for it, because it looks like they're trying to go humanoid until you get to the face paint. That's really the only thing I had to say about it. I mean, they're clearly new to cosplay, but they clearly put a lot of effort into it too. The caption for this one's a little weird. "People who are into Sonic the Hedgehog in any kind of serious way should be put on a federal watch list. This guy probably has skins in his basement." What? So you're saying because someone likes Sonic the Hedgehog that they automatically should be arrested? So does that mean we should arrest you for liking your video games? And lastly, we have a Boba Fett cosplay. This guy has a suitcase with him, so I'm assuming he's either leaving for his booth or he's leaving the convention. The caption for this one reads, "Dude, come on, there's trying too hard and then there's not trying at all. This is a mop bucket, some poster paint, and your shaggy costume from last year's Scooby-Doo Halloween." First of all, have you ever made a cosplay? Like, ever? Because if you had, you would know that you use any materials given to you to make a cosplay. So this could be made out of a mop bucket, but you can't tell. Second of all, did you ever consider the fact that this guy might not be in full cosplay? Yeah, that happens. Big shocker. Most of these cosplay fails were actually just people caught off guard or caught in the wrong lighting, and most of these captions were made by people who clearly don't understand cosplay. I like to see these people try and make a cosplay that looks great in every single picture. Because you know what? That's not possible. There's always going to be a bad angle or bad lighting. You could take any cosplay, give it the wrong lighting, and say, oh, it's a fail because this picture looks bad. What do you consider a cosplay fail? Leave it down in the comments below. Maybe we can chat about it. That's all for today. I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye. We good. Okay, let's